Gemini, you are up for the June General Tarot Energy Reading. Before I go any further, KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. All right, this is the general reading. So anything could come up during this, but also I plan on doing a love reading and a money reading as well in the future for June. So if something doesn't resonate, maybe it will in another reading. But as I always say, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. I'm just a person sitting here reading the energy and the tarot cards. You know your story better than I ever could. I have 2 oracle decks and 2 tarot decks. I'm just going to go where the energy takes me. May I have the energy for Gemini for the month of June? May I have the energy for Gemini for the month of June? May I have the energy for Gemini for the month of June? What is it that Gemini needs to hear? 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 One of my favorite cards at the bottom of the deck, the Ice Queen, which is really Queen of Swords energy. Introspection, self-analysis, and fortitude. So, some of you may be, I don't want to say standoffish, you just don't have time, thank you. You just don't have time for the nonsense. It's like, if somebody is approaching you, they need to approach you like they have some sense. Did that card flip over? Okay, no it didn't. May I have one more card, please? Thank you. All right. So the first card that came out is releasing, and it's interesting. Yesterday during the reading for the collective, this card came out. And then the second card that came out is challenges. So that's what I feel you're releasing. It says for releasing, it says purification, spiritual cleansing, letting go. The second card is challenges. It says blocks, fears, negativity, and betrayal. I honestly feel with these particular cards coming out together, that is what you're releasing. You're releasing the blocks, you're releasing the challenges, you're releasing the fear, you're releasing the negativity, is what you're doing. Again, what at the bottom of the deck was the Ice Queen, where it's like you don't have time for the nonsense. And if anyone is bringing bad vibes your way, you're not looking to entertain it. You're not looking to entertain it. What's at the bottom of the deck? Heart portal. It says receptivity, generosity, and also it says mistrusting as well. Again, with the mistrusting, your heart will be open for the right person or for the right people. You're not just going to give your energy to anyone. You're not just looking to open your heart. And I'm not necessarily talking about romance. I'm just talking about in general. You're not looking to just open your heart to anyone. All right. Energy for Gemini for the month of June. Energy for Gemini for the month of June. Energy for Gemini for the month of June. What is it that Gemini needs to hear? 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 May I have some cards, please? Wow. Okay. Take action came out. So there's something you need to take action on. And may I have some more cards, please? Thank you. If you believe. So Gemini, this is going to be up to you. If you believe. So there's something that you need to take action on, but also you need to believe in what you're doing. Whatever it is that you're taking action on, you need to believe in it. You need to believe that it's possible. It isn't something where you're taking action and it's like, oh, well, it might work out, it might not work out. You need to believe that it will work out, is what you need to do. And at the bottom of the deck, be assertive. This also came out during the reading for the collective yesterday. Be assertive. That's interesting. All right, let's do some tarot cards right quick. Energy for Gemini for the month of June. Energy for Gemini for the month of June. Energy for Gemini for the month of June. What is it that Gemini needs to hear? What is it that Gemini needs to hear? Energy for Gemini for the month of June. What is it that Gemini needs to hear? What is it that Gemini needs to hear? What is it that Gemini needs to hear? May I have some cards, please? Thank you. May I have some more cards, please? Thank you. Interesting. These came out reverse. 9 of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. King of Swords came out first. This is your energy. Air energy. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but more specifically Gemini. Something is saying to me, if going back to being too guarded, I feel if you let down your guard, and this is for some of you, you will see something turn in your favor, but it needs to be the right thing. I'm not saying just let down your guard on everything. Some of you might be too guarded. For others of you, the 9 of Wands is the wounded warrior. And in the reverse, it can be dropping your guard or giving up. I feel for others of you, if you give up, you will not get the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. So this is saying don't give up. You need to take action and believe that it's possible, is what it is. But also, for those of you who aren't releasing challenges, you need to start releasing challenges, is what you need to do. Once you do that, this is going to be in the upright. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. May I have another card, please? I don't know why, and I'm not a licensed psychiatrist or psychologist, depression is coming up for me. I feel like somebody might be depressed or whatever. And the other reason I say that is because in the pre-shuffle, the four of cups came out. I was about to say 4 of swords. And there are no accidents in tarot. Some of you actually might have been staying in bed a lot, is what I'm getting. Like you just don't want to get out of bed and do that. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But this is the thing. Things will change if you take action. It will change if you take action. May I have another card, please? See what's going on here. Okay, these are a lot of... Okay, we're going to take all of them then. Fine. All right. We have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the 6 of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the Ace of Wands. We have the King of Wands. We have the 8 of Swords. And we have the Six of Wands. This came out during the collective reading earlier. Recognition. Six of Wands energy. Okay. There's a new start waiting for you. Because Ace of Wands is right here. We have two queens here. Queen of Pentacles and Queen of Cups. So there's a lot of nurturing here. It's a point of knowing when to nurture. Six of Pentacles is about balance. Also, it can be about sudden cash infusions, things like that, but I'm not on that energy right now. I'm more on things being balanced. So for some of you, Geminis, you're learning when to nurture and when to step back is what you're learning to do. You're learning that some people might need to make their own mistakes is what you're learning to let them do. With King of Wands energy, this is about taking charge, especially with the Ace of Wands. And these are action cards. Wand is about passion anyway, and it's about action. So this is action anyway. So some of you will get up and take action. Others of you may be dealing with a King of Wands. So you may be dealing with the fire energy. Some of you may have felt trapped in whatever type of relationship it is you had with that fire energy. Or some of you just might feel trapped, period. Again, this is Eight of Swords. Like I said before, I was picking up depression on some of this. That might also be why it's harder for people to get to you. But I feel there will be some type of recognition is what will happen. You just have to believe in yourself. You have to believe that it's possible. You have to take action. It can be difficult, Nine of Wands, but you can't give up because the Wheel of Fortune is here. Again, it came out in the reverse, but that is based off of those who are giving up. If you don't give up, this is in the upright. And if you take action, this is in the upright. You have to keep going. You have to keep going. The Nine of Wands is the Wounded Warrior. The Wounded Warrior keeps going no matter what. Even though they've been through the ringer. Even though all the stuff has happened to them. The Wounded Warrior is like, you know what? I'm going to stand my ground. I'm going to keep going. I'm not giving up. I'm not leaving my post. Period. And that's when the Wheel of Fortune comes in as a reward, which also Six of Pentacles can go to, oh, that's Queen of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles can also go to reward for you hanging in there. Because again, Six of Pentacles can be a sudden cash infusion, a sudden something, because Pentacles aren't necessarily just about money. Pentacles is anything about the 3D. So if you hung in there, and the wheel turns in your favor, whatever resources you need in the 3D, the Six of Pentacles, that will suddenly come in. But it doesn't happen if you don't take action and if you don't believe. You have to believe and you have to take action. Almost like a King of Wands. And the Ace of Wands is here. So this is definitely a new beginning. You just have to step out of whatever mental blocks you may be caught in, if any. And then that is when the recognition comes in. That is when the reward comes in, Six of Wands. So I'm titling this Take Action, is what I'm titling this. All right, Gemini, that is all I have for you for the June reading. Also, happy birthday to all of the Geminis out there. I will start working on, hopefully, the love reading next weekend, and then The money reading probably the weekend after that. I have to see what my schedule is. We'll see how things go. KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Until next time, Gemini, be blessed.